to go fishing with your buddy Jerry. Welcome to Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show. Heard exclusively on the voice of Muscatine, AM 860 KWPC. Now you can call Jerry with any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, or just to find out where the fish are biting. The phone number is 563-263-8600. Jer, let's start the show.
All right, beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. Here it is, August. July is now slipped away from us.
Christmas is just a short 5 months away, isn't it?
Is that crazy?
Yes.
And then if you get like a paycheck every 2 weeks,
you better start saving now.
Right, basically, how many paychecks is that? You know?
I don't know. I'm bad at math.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, but what I'm not bad at is fishing. And that's what we're here to talk about. Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show is on the air. As you can hear, Tony's suffering from a little bit of a congestion problem out there. That's why his voice has changed a little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, we have Millie in here. She's running the show for a little bit. Tony's doing something on the FM side, and he'll be right back in here. It was funny enough, me and Jamie were just talking about that the other day. You know, he goes, well, what do you think about having Millie as a producer on your show? And I said, you know, the thing with Millie is I love her. She's great at what she's doing, but she is too high class for this show. It's kind of
I could dumb it down for you.
Well, it's kind of like putting a pretty ribbon on a trash bag. So it'd be a waste of everybody.
Nice.
No. Millie's a great gal. You hear her. You're on every day now, right?
I'm on every day.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do it, and your voice is just impeccable. Did you go to broadcasting school for it?
Never. No.
And the thing is, when you do, you don't really get into the radio part of it.
No.
You know, I mean, you just speak nice and eloquently, you know. Cause
I could get into, I'm going to practice the radio part of it now. Yeah. No, not on air.
Oh, I thought you were going to do it now. And now coming to you 10 after the hour, 50 till. Here's your radio. But hey, let's get on with the fishing report. Let me tell you what, guys, it's heating up. The Mississippi River is down. You need to get out there and get on it. I get up early. I get up about 4 a.m. I went partied last night with the Curtis Hawkins band, and that was a treat. But I told Jamie, I said, hey, I got to fly. 4 a.m. comes up pretty early. So we got.
What do you do at 4 a.m.?
I get up.
Oh my gosh!
I run a bait business. Yeah, if everybody started fishing at noon, it'd be no problem.
There you go. What's the problem with that?
The first time that I don't get up early is the first time I got somebody at the door. Hey, I thought you got to open up early.
Oh.
You know, you suck as a bait shop. And you're ugly, too. You got waxworms? I'll see you next week. Thanks, Mom. But anyway.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm kidding. My mom doesn't use waxworms. But anyway, early in the morning, my Facebook started firing up on me, and Chris Pierce out of Wilton went out at 3:30 and started fishing. And he has caught over 20 cats on ditty poles out there on the Mississippi River. They are on fire right now. He was using shiners and creek chubs and green gills on the ditty poles, and he had some impressive catfish, and they're all over 3 pounds. Other than that, Jeff Hendon sent me a picture literally last week, a truckload of fish. It's his tailgate, and it's loaded 3 high with catfish all across it. We're just coming off a major flood, and them catfish are hungry, so expect the Iowa River to do the same thing. That's coming down too. But let's get to your report and tell you what's going on. Big Hollow Lake, bluegill are good. The bluegill fishing is picking up there with the nice weather. They're suspended out over deeper water, down about 5 foot. The largemouth bass are fair up there too at Big Hollow Lake. Most bass anglers are finding the bass suspended out in deeper water. The channel catfish are rated as good out on the Cedar. Now, that's kind of been hit or miss now. Somebody has pulled the cork on the old Cedar River out there. Now, if you remember a couple weeks ago, it was up so high, and now it is so low. So if you're going out there, you're going to have to do the Cedar Shuffle out there. You're going to boat, and then you're going to get out and push, and you're going to boat, and then you're going to get out and push. That's just life on the Cedar River. My intel tells me that Cedar Rapids up there is holding back some water, and that's why it's so low, but there are sandbars out everywhere. Coraville Reservoir, the lake level is at 688 as of 7:31, which is today, and falling about a foot per day. Normal summer pool is about 683, so we're about 5 foot above that. It's predicted to reach its normal depth around 8.6. So no fishing reports are available from there. Diamond Lake, bluegill, channel catfish, and crappie are all rated as fair. The Iowa River, like I told you, it's going to catch fire, and it's starting to show a little bit of flames licking right now. Channel catfish are good. Catfish are hitting on stink baits and minnows. Try a few grass frogs as bait while you're out there. The outflow from the dam is at 6,000 cubic feet per second and will remain at that rate through the weekend, then is predicted to drop. Channel catfish rated as good on the Iowa River between Coraville and River Junction. Iowa River flathead catfish are rated as fair. Liver and stink bait has been working well. Kent Park Lake, you got your trifecta up there. Bluegill, channel cat, and largemouth bass are all fair. Lake Belvedere, planktonic algae bloom is making the water a little more murky than normal. Planktonic. Didn't they open up for Van Halen back in '83? I could have swore they did. But anyway, they got an algae bloom going out there, so it's a little bit murky. But largemouth bass are rated as good. Bass fishing is picked up. Work the flooded timber with some soft plastics. Lake McBride, channel catfish, good. Chicken livers and night crawlers have been working the best. Most action is from sunset and later. Also remember, up there at Lake McBride, 10 horse maximum, no wake speed is in effect. Anglers should keep in mind that the lake is stratified. What that means is there's no oxygen below 10 foot of water, 10 foot of depth. So don't be fishing on the bottom. You're not going to get anything. No oxygen, no fishy. Also at Lake McBride, the white bass are fair. Look for schooling fish, chasing shad out in open water. Crappie are still rated as fair. It's been this way all season long. Same old story. Fish around some shallow wood. Maybe you'll pick it up. I'm going to skip over Lake Odessa because we'll have Randy on in a minute. Lake of the Hills up there. They're doing real good for bluegill, channel catfish, and largemouth bass. Lake Saguma's doing good for largemouth bass. Bluegill are a little slow out there at Lake Saguma. And Lombok Lake, which is up there next to, there's 3 lakes up there in West Lake, and there's the Lake of the Hills, which is a big major lake, and then you got Railroad Lake, which is on the other side of it, and I can't remember what that road is that runs by there. And then you got Lombok Lake, which is off to the left of it a little bit. Up there, the bluegill fishing is pretty good, and the black crappie are rated as good. They're being caught by accident on worms with bobbers, so take those up there. I think we got Randy Brewer on the phone right now, do we?
I'm getting him on the phone.
You get it on the phone.
Hold on, here we go.
Here we go.
I think he's there.
Are you there, Randy?
Yeah, Jerry.
What's up, my brother? Tell me you got some good news for me.
By George, we do. We got the breaks open. They got open Monday, and they're out there catching crappie at 7 to 10 foot. The catfish, like you said, they're going nuts on the stink bait on the river and in the back breaks. The tubes, they probably won't be open this year at all because that levee broke down there.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, and they got a ton of sand right where it used to be. But the lake down there, it's putting out good crappie and bass. Quite a bit of bluegill down there on Lake Odessa, too. Been sending guys out with these giant wigglers, and they're kind of out fishing the grub worms. So, yeah, as far as the breaks go, it's open and they're catching fish.
All right. What about Hidden Acres? Can you get back into there or not? I mean, you said the tubes are pretty much done.
Yeah, you can drive down there or come in by the river.
I know that's
you can't get to the tubes at all. They got the gate shut, and we walk back there, and there's a ton of sand right where it used to be.
Oh, I imagine so. But that Hidden Acres down there, there's a lot of stumps back there, and that's some pretty good crappie fishing back there as well.
Oh, yeah, back where that sunken bridge is. they knock the heck out of the crappie.
Right. It should be a good bite going on down there because, like we talked last week, man, you guys just have no fishing pressure whatsoever down there with the conditions you've had.
No, it's been a long flood for us, so it's pretty much unfished territory up until, like I said, Monday they opened that up. Friday they opened up Kilpack Landing.
Mm-hmm.
So cat fishermen they're going nuts out on the river.
Well, probably so, because next week you're going to have to put your boat away and start working on your snowblower.
No. I'm putting my boat in Saturday, tomorrow morning. Me and Buckshot's going to go out and catch us up.
You and Buckshot?
That'd be my grandson.
That'd be your grandson. Buckshot Brewer. Bobby Brewer.
Yes, sir.
Junior Brewer.
They're all down.
How come you're the only one with a normal name?
That'd be Junior. Okay, folks.
All right, Randy.
I'll let you go.
All right, Randy, give us a shout out with your phone number and all that, and let everybody know that you are open for business.
We can be open 24/7, and it's 563-506-0490. Give it a call. We'll get your bait.
All right. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, my friend.
We'll see you later. Hey, we're going to slide out of here. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back.
News Talk Oldies, AM 860 KWPC.
The place where he was born and raised.
Sounds like a place to fish or baiting down at the bottoms. This is Randy Brewer from the Outback Bait and Tackle Shop. When you're ready to go fishing, to hit the river and local fishing holes, come and see me. I've been fishing our local areas for over 40 years. I'll be able to set you up with the right bait and tackle for our fishing holes in the area. I'll even throw in some of my experienced fishing advice. So before you head out to your fishing hole, come see me at the RB's Outback Bait and Tackle, located 16114 County Road X61 here in Muscatine. Call me at 563-506-0490. Sign says 9 to 5. Call anytime after. We'll get your bait.
Let the Sicilian Pizzeria of Wilton treat your family to dinner tonight. Their dough is made fresh every day with only the freshest ingredients, so you're guaranteed to taste the difference. Offering classic specialty pizzas like Sammy the Bull, the Palermo, the Gladiator, the German, the Viagra, and many more. Try one of their killer subs, calzones, or pasta dishes if you're looking for something different. Make sure you start your meal off with one of their mouth-watering appetizers, Asiago tomatoes, cheesy garlic bread, or their famous seafood bruschetta. Call the Sicilian Pizzeria in Wilton for pickup or delivery today. 563-732-9396. Open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Imagine if you could make one call for all your construction needs. New home, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, siding, roofing, and more. Your dreams have been answered with Landfair Construction, serving Muscatine and the surrounding communities for over 30 years. One call does it all with Landfair Construction, 264-1455.
Here's a look at your forecast for KWPC AM 860. Throughout today, we'll be seeing our skies partly cloudy with some scattered showers and storms. Winds out of the south at 5 to 10 and highs in the low 80s. Tonight, we could have a lingering storm through the evening, partly cloudy skies, east winds at 5 to 10, and our lows dropping back to around 60. Then on Saturday, mostly sunny with northeast winds 5 to 10, and our highs in the middle 80s. I'm Weather Eye meteorologist Greg Tatro on AM 860. Right now, it's 72 degrees.
There's a look you want for your home, and you know you've seen it before. It's a rich, sophisticated look. It's the look of solid wood. It's the look of fine fabrics. It's the look of plush carpeting. It's the look of comfort. It's the look you can find at Keller's Home Furnishings in Tipton. With famous names like Lane, Charles Schneider, Lazy Boy, Mohawk, and many more, you are certain to find just the look you're after in Iowa's most beautiful furniture store. Keller's Home Furnishings, just 20 money-saving minutes north of Muscatine at 121 West 5th Street in Tipton, Iowa.
Hey, don't go away. There's more Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show coming up.
Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
On the voice of Muscatine, KWPC, AM 860.
Come on, ladies. It's time to pop that.
Don't you love that? Rascal Flatts.
Oh, I do
They-
love
they-
Rascal
They've
Flatts.
always got such I even like, what was that kid's movie, Cars or whatever?
Yeah.
They did a remake of the Life is a Highway.
Yep.
Just love that. Hey, anyway, if you've been noticed on Facebook, and I put on there that we have a very special guest with me today. We met a couple years ago. I'm here with Shannon Spooner. He's with Deaf Guy Taxidermy out of Clinton, Iowa. Yes, you heard me right. I said Deaf Guy Taxidermy. I first met Shannon about a year or so ago. He walked into my shop and asked me if he could put up some flyers and display some of his work. He was holding a nice-looking crappie mount, and I said, sure, be happy to. Well, I started looking at his brochures and noticed his stuff all said Deaf Guy on it. Well, I was thinking to myself, I asked him, I said, why does it say Deaf Guy on this? And he goes, well, because I'm deaf. And I'm like, how in the heck are you talking to me then, if you are? But I'm just going to tell you, I've had many conversations with him, and he is a master at reading lips, and it's just amazing that he can have a business, and it's not only just the part of him being deaf. And I'm not trying to make a big deal out of him being deaf and being a master at reading lips, but we have him here today to talk about his work. But we'll get on to a little bit of your deafness, just a few questions, and then we'll move on to the taxidermy work, which is more important to me. Okay. So Shannon, were you born deaf, or was it
I was born hearing impaired.
Right.
I was fitted with 2 hearing aids when I was about 8 years old, and wore them till about 31. About 31 years old, I came down with the flu, and I had the flu for a good couple weeks, and flu virus got into my ears, and I lost my hearing overnight.
Okay. So do you prefer deaf or hearing impaired?
Either or. Because
everybody knows me as far as a politically correct guy.
Right.
That's totally not me.
What?
If you didn't tell anybody you were deaf, and I don't think they'd know because you speak so clearly and read lips incredibly fast. How long did that take you to master that skill?
Roughly about 3 or 4 years. When I first lost my hearing, I was coming across loud because I was trying to hear myself. I couldn't. So what I did was I had a speech pathologist, speech therapist, try to explain to me to try to feel for my voice, to see where I am volume-wise. So she worked with me for about a year, and I would be able to adjust my volume. But right now, I keep it at a same tone. So if I happen to go into like an area where I would have to speak louder for you to hear me, once we got out of that, I would be up at that area. I mean, be at that volume, and it would take me a few minutes to come down.
Right. Yeah, and I think you mentioned once in the conversation we had previously, your wife is a speech pathologist.
Yes,
right?
she is also an audiologist.
All right.
She helped me maintain my speech. Yes.
And so did this part, was she a pathologist, audiologist before you, or was this you kept coming back, hey, I think you need to help me out a little more here.
Exactly.
Help me here.
Exactly.
Can you show me how to put my lips exactly? And
yeah, exactly.
No, I'm kidding. Like I said, we're not going to dwell on the deaf thing. I mean, I'm amazed by it, but I'm more amazed by your taxidermy work.
Okay.
I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I've got pictures on my website on Facebook. You have a website also, which is Deaf Guy Taxidermy.
.com, yep.
.com, and then you're also on Facebook.
Yep.
And you guys that are out here in the general area, because he is from Clinton, stop by Jerry's Bait and Tackle, and you will see all the wonderful work he does. I know we got bass, we got the walleye, we have the duck out there.
Yep.
Which I keep screwing it up on the.
That's all right.
It's a what? It's a wood duck.
It's a mandarin duck.
Mandarin duck.
It's referred as a Chinese wood duck.
Now, usually when I get mandarin duck, it's on a plate with like vegetables and noodles. But anyway, so how did you get involved in taxidermy?
I got involved with taxidermy about 10 years ago. After I lost my hearing, I was a very avid duck hunter and pheasant hunter, and I went hunting with a few of my friends, and you have to listen for birds.
Right,
ducks and
right,
that.
right.
And I came awful close of injuring one of my hunting partners.
Mm-hmm.
I decided, for safety reasons, to give up hunting.
Right.
And so I still fish,
Mm-hmm.
but I decided to go into taxidermy. And when I first started out, I started doing fish and birds.
Mm-hmm.
And those basically are the two areas I excel. I do all four areas of taxidermy.
Mm-hmm.
I do deer heads, I do mammals, I do birds and fish.
Mm-hmm.
But birds and fish tend to be my specialty.
Mm-hmm. So, start to finish, how long is it a process for each one?
Okay.
You know, I think that they're all different.
Right.
They take different set of skills.
Birds, I can do start to finish roughly in about 5 hours. It's just a matter of skinning the bird out. Takes me, got to be careful because I have to skin around the face and everything real careful. Takes about an hour to skin the bird out, a half hour to flesh it. Then I wash it in warm Dawn dish soap. Okay, and then I put it in what they call white gas, kerosene fluid. And what that does, that gives the bird feathers a shine. And then I blow dry it with a shop vac. And then I put the bird skin around the mannequin and then sew it up. And then I play with the feathers a little bit, place them in order. And it takes me about 5 hours, about 4 or 5 hours to do a bird start to finish.
Wow.
But like, for instance, for skin mount fish, I can complete one in roughly 3 hours, but that 3 hours is broken up in over about a 10-day period. I skin out the fish. It takes me about an hour. Then I soak it into a fish preservative for 48 hours, so I don't lose any scales.
Right.
And after that, I go ahead and mount it on the mannequin, everything, and that takes me about an hour to do. And then I have to let it set for a good week for it to dry.
Right.
Look for shrinkage. The fish will shrink a little bit.
Right.
And
yeah, I know mine shrink all the time. Hey, I swear it was an 18-pound fish. Now it's 8. I don't know what happened. So out of those, which do you hate the least to do? I mean, what do you prefer not to do?
Mammals.
Mammals,
like your coyotes, your beavers, your mink, skunks. It takes a little work with those. I have a hard time because I do my own tanning on them. I just getting the right tanning to preserve those hides. A lot of times, the tanning I do has too much acidity, and it will make the hair on mammals slip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you there. I think I saw that on Mountain Men the other night. They were just talking about that. I think we got a phone call. Do we not? Nope.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
He was there.
He was there, and we lost him.
So if they're listening, call again.
There it goes.
There we go.
Flash.
Here we go.
Okay. I got to take this little phone call here, and we'll be right back with Shannon Spooner. Hey, you're on Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show. What's going on?
Hey, Jerry, this is old Al calling in this morning. What I was trying to find out is when are they going to be opening the tubes? Have you heard anything?
Randy was just on this morning. He said probably not likely this year.
Boy, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Well, he says it's closed down. They got a lot of sand down there. They got a lot of cleanup work to do. They got the gate locked and all that. I guess you can walk back there, is what he was saying, but yeah, it don't sound good.
That'd be a good trip for me with my cane, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. But at least it's sand, so if you fell, you'd be okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just come fish in your minnow tank. I think it'll be better, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Rate starts at $35 an hour, and I'll even clean the minnows for you.
Okay. Thanks, Jay. I just wanted to know I hadn't heard anything, so I heard you on the air here this morning, so I thought I'd check you out. So thanks for giving me the information. Have a good day.
All right, cool beans. All right, Shannon, what is obviously the busiest time of the year?
Actually, it's about January, February.
Really?
Yeah. What happens a lot of times, especially like with the deer hunters, they'll deer hunt October, November, and they tend to keep them after the first of the year. I save up money or something.
Right.
But and then I get a lot at once in January.
I want to know, how do they keep them?
How do they keep the say he shoots it in October,
okay,
and then brings it to you in January,
right?
How do you keep the animal till just throw it in the freezer?
Just freeze it, put it in
yeah, that worked real good in my house.
No.
Hey kids, go get yourself some popsicles in the freezer. Oh my God, you killed Bambi!
Right, exactly. I'm like, you can't put that in a freezer.
You freeze it. I wouldn't recommend that you have it in the freezer more than 6 months.
Right.
And you'll get freezer burnt. I'll try to.
And that's for everything? For fish, birds?
Pretty much. I was lucky. I just mounted a bluegill here roughly about a month ago, and it had been in the freezer for almost 7 years.
Oh, wow.
So I was able to mount it, and it took a lot of paint.
Right. Man, that would be I mean, if you shot a pretty massive buck, you'd have to have a pretty big freezer.
Right.
I mean, you'd have to move them over to get to the pot pies and the Gino's pizzas.
Exactly.
When you get this thing stopped, you're going to do something or I'm going to throw it out. Blah, 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 blah. I can hear that happening right now. So...
I have a caller on the phone that I think maybe you're expecting.
Probably. Is that you, amigo?
Hold on. Hold on. Because I think there's a whole thing. Are you there? He's there. Go ahead.
Are you there, my friend? Well-oiled machine is oil. That's all right.
No,
That's all right. We'll get her taken care of here in a minute. Hey, we're going to continue on here with Shannon here. So do you have a shop you work out of, or is this in your home?
I work in a shop inside my two-car garage.
Yeah.
I took my two-car garage and put a wall right down the middle of it.
Right.
And that's where I work for now.
Right. It's much easier running it out of your house, ain't it?
Pardon?
It's much easier running it out of your house.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Besides the awards and the beautiful art you create, you also like to post from time to time the hazardous side of taxidermy. Every once in a while, I'll see you with a nice set of stitches.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
A lot of times, well, I use a lot of surgical tools when I do it. And when I do skin on the birds, I tend to slip a little bit, and a razor blade will nick my finger or two. So it's a hazardous job. I do it half a dozen times a year.
Right, and you say it's usually bird claws that get you?
Bird claws?
Well, that's what it said on the thing. I might have been drinking or something.
What happened was, last time, I have to poke a 18-gauge wire through a bird's leg to make the bird stand.
Right.
Okay? Well, when I poke through, a lot of times it's really hard to poke through that leg, and sometimes it bites me. Right in the finger, and it'll go right through my finger sometimes.
Well, that's a good thing about being a taxidermist, so you can just stitch yourself right back up, and then do a little airbrushing on there, and you'll be all right. Yeah. So, what is the best way for people to contact you?
Text me, please.
Text. It's got to be text.
Yes.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about, is because of the advent of technology today.
Right.
Could you have been able to do this business 25 years ago? I mean, it would be limited.
Right.
Right. Unless they knew you personally, but...
I would say, when I got started into it, I didn't have a text phone myself. I was using my wife's phone and have them text her.
Right.
And
she got you a phone real quick, didn't she?
Yes, she did. But the email was my number one form starting out 10 years ago.
Right.
And then the technology of texting came.
Right.
So let's do the texting. So
yeah.
Texting and email are the two major ones.
Right. Yeah. So don't call them up, because you're probably not going to get nothing.
Right.
So I should do that. I should call you sometime, see if you answer the phone. Yeah, hello. Hey, I knew it. No.
Well, what I do, if some people do call, okay, I will have a voicemail, or more than likely it'll be my wife's voice that you'll hear, saying that it is a text-only phone. So, I won't listen to it. I won't be able to.
Right.
It's a message for the customer, letting them know that this is a text-only phone.
Right. Right. And you do a fair amount of business. I mean, I've seen the awards that you have.
Thank you.
You have many, many awards on there. And he does beautiful work. Hey, what you guys need to do is go out there and check out Shannon's website, which is Deaf Guy Taxidermy. .com.
Yep.
It's so these days you got to add @ //, but
Right.
just deaftaxidermy.com, or friend him on Facebook. If you go to Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show, you can get a hold of Shannon through there. We'll link it to the site. He's just an incredible guy. You have got to see his work up front. You got to see it with your own eyes, because you got to see the difference, right, as you say.
Right.
And you say one of the abilities of why you do such good work is you believe because you're not distracted by your hearing.
Yeah. I've been told, and I can believe it, a lot of the number one work distraction is sound.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that.
It's also a major distraction in my house, too. You gotta mow the grass. Are you gonna do that? All right. We've been on with Shannon Spooner. We're running a little late. We're going to slide into a commercial break, and we're going to be right back. Maybe.
When severe weather breaks out, we break in with live coverage from NOAA Weather Radio. Live severe weather coverage as it happens 24 hours a day. Another reason to listen to the voice of Muscatine, AM 860 KWPC.
The Iowa State Education Association honors the educators who help make excellence happen every day in Iowa's classrooms.
Being an excellent educator is you put your heart into it and you work hard and you do it all for your students.
Heather Anderson, the newest ISEA Excellence in Education Award recipient, is a Coles Montessori teacher in the Des Moines Public School District who works diligently in and out of the classroom to create an outstanding environment for her students.
I've taken many different classes and attended seminars and workshops that have helped me grow as an educator.
Heather is passionate about positively impacting the educational system as well as the lives she touches.
We're a small school, and I felt like our students were potentially missing out, so I wanted to fill in the gaps. It's about creating opportunities that weren't there before.
Heather Anderson, just one of Iowa's outstanding educators who make excellence happen every day in Iowa's classrooms. Learn more from the Iowa State Education Association at isea.org.
The place where he was born and raised.
Sounds like a place to fish or biting down at the bottoms. This is Randy Brewer from the Outback Bait and Tackle Shop. When you're ready to go fishing, to hit the river and local fishing holes, come and see me. I've been fishing our local areas for over 40 years. I'll be able to set you up with the right bait and tackle for our fishing holes in the area. I'll even throw in some of my experienced fishing advice. So before you head out to your fishing hole, come see me at the RB's Outback Bait and Tackle, located 16114 County Road X61 here in Muscatine. Call me at 563-506-0490. Sign says 9 to 5. Call anytime after. We'll get your bait.
This is Bobby Hansen, color commentator for Iowa Hawkeye basketball games, and I wear Concept by Iowa hearing instruments. I'd like to share with you the benefits of Concept hearing aids and how they have increased my overall awareness of hearing health and improved my quality of life. A whole new world has opened up to me regarding sounds that I'd been missing. The professionals at Concept by Iowa Hearing Aid Centers would like to help you too and invite you to start your Concept experience today. They take the time to learn your lifestyle and determine your personal needs before recommending a product to treat your individual hearing loss. Call 800-792-9564 to schedule a free hearing screening. They have hearing instruments for every loss and every budget, and they offer a 30-day full money-back guarantee. Right now, for a limited time, you can take advantage of special low pricing on Concept Class 5 hearing aids at $1,999 each. If you're in the market for quality hearing aids, insist on Concept. That number again is 800-792-9564. Tell them Bobby sent you.
Hey, don't go away. There's more Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show coming up.
Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
On the voice of Muscatine, KWPC, AM 860.
Oh, I love it. I got to tell you, that is absolutely making my day.
Oh, you mean the Bane references?
Oh, I love the Bane.
I've been spraying lacquer all week. And in the morning, it ain't so bad. But usually in the afternoon, the fumes start to back up on you a little bit. So pretty much the electricians and all, they're all sick of it. I walk in there in the room. Oh, so you think darkness is around? Would you just go to LA?
Oh, it's
that'd be painful for you.
It's so awesome.
That'd be painful for you, Moro. I'm gonna run you over with my truck. And now, coming to you live from Little Havana Trailer Park and Storage Center, it's Breakfast in the Barrio with Havana, Montana.
Oh, boy.
Hola, amigo.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? I have to apologize to you, friend. I know you called a little bit earlier, but we had Millie in here, and she was running the boards for Tony while he was busy.
You got all the rap stars there.
Oh,
Millie, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Millie Vanilli, yeah.
You are super popular.
Hey, everybody wants to know where all the stars from the 90s went. They came right here to KWPC.
How you doing, Jerry?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, I went out last night clubbing. I went and caught the Curtis Hawkins band, which is the station's manager's band, and they're a damn fine group, and I'm not afraid to say that on the radio. The only problem is that I used to party and drink a lot when I was younger, and I kind of stopped all that stuff. And now since I've been out here, it seems like I drink exceptionally more, so it must be...
I have the same problem. I lost my telephone last night. I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore.
You want me to call it? See if it rings in your pocket?
I tried, but I think just somebody in the grass answered it. I don't know. How you doing? Hi, T-Squared. How you?
Hey, Havana, I'm good, buddy. It's so good.
How goes the search?
Oh, the search is going well. Yes.
You better find that guy soon, because this joke getting old, man. We got to figure something out.
I know. I was really looking forward to hearing your voice, because I've had kind of a long week, so I'm glad you're on the radio, buddy.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad to be here. How you guys doing today?
Very good. It's beautiful weather out there. Everybody's getting out there, getting their fishing on.
Oh, I wish it's nicer too, but I wish I can't go outside.
What?
You know what I gone and done and did.
What did you gone and done and did?
I had to go to the hospital again.
What?
Yeah. Hey.
Oh no.
Hey, hang on a second. Hey, Bambino, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you kids for the last time. First, it's the salt, then it's the tequila, and then it's the lime. You just don't. They don't look. I tell you, Jerry, it's breakfast here at my house is so crazy.
Kids, what are you going to do?
Hey, no, listen, don't use those glasses either. Use those SpongeBob shooters Uncle Jerry brought you. Oh, my gosh, I tell you what.
Wow.
Hey, what the hell is SpongeBob anyway?
Well, we really don't know anymore because up here they took them off our cable system. It used to be this annoying program that came on at my house between the hours of 2 and 4 p.m.
He got in a gunfight with Little Debbie and lost.
Or, Havana, it's funny you bring up SpongeBob because I just saw online last night there's a SpongeBob movie coming out.
Oh, good God.
But it's but it's not animated. Like, part of it's animated, and then SpongeBob comes into, like, the real world. It looks really weird.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No good.
This ain't going to be like that Don Knotts movie, the Mr. Limpid or whatever, the talking fish, whatever.
It kind of looks like that.
And live under the sea. I don't even understand. So, hey, listen to me, Jerry, okay?
All right.
Hey, listen, you know anything about photography?
Photography? What?
Take a pictures, snap. You know anything?
Just what I do on Facebook, and that's my phone's doing 90% of the work.
My wife, Horny, she went to...
Your wife who?
Wait, what?
What's her name?
Her name is Hornastasia, but we call her Horny for short.
Okay.
It's just either. I say, hey, baby, hey, Horny. She say, no, I'm not interested. Okay. Anyway. So she went to, I sent her to the flea market. Flea markets are real big here. You go get great deals on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she bought me this really high-tech camera, but I can't find any film for it.
Okay.
So it's like one of those. It's like James Bond. You ever? It's I don't know. You heard? It's a Kodak disc.
Oh, wow!
You ever heard of those? It's like, yeah, really popular, I guess. Very high tech. It's like slinky. You can put it in your pocket. Nobody see it.
No, Havana, I think that Kodak company, that's going to be around for a long time. You should buy some of their stock.
Yeah, I should. Well, you know, the guy said it was ancient, and I said, hey, I don't care if it comes from Japan.
No.
Ancient.
No.
Ancient.
Oh, boy.
But, you know, hey, it's a train. And so let me tell you why I had to go to the hospital again. I tell you, I'm so tired of going there. It's so expensive, man.
Oh, yeah?
They go there, they give you a bill, you're like, okay, I'll pay you sometime. Okay, bye. Hey, it's America, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Right, you pay when you want.
Right,
Havana,
exactly.
Just for you.
So she bought me the camera, which obviously is a big problem because I can't find the film, but she bought me some parachute pants.
Yeah, baby.
Woo, I love it.
You know those? You know
I still think I got some.
I love them.
Well, you know, here's the problem, man. They don't work very well. I put them on, and I thought, okay, hey, let me, I have to clean out the gutters. I put them on. I put on the parachute pants. I jumped. Nothing happened, man. I landed right on my freaking face, all on the ground, and man. I broke my Elvis.
Your Elvis. Well, the parachute pants are off the roof.
Wow. Now, Havana, you should hold on to those pants though, because those are, I don't know if you comprehend this, but we would call that like a collector's item.
Yeah, I don't collect nothing because other than unemployment. But I'll tell you what, now I have a cast on from the waist down. They had to drill a hole. Now I have, oh my gosh.
Now you gotta get a clothes hanger to scratch yourself
right.
and stuff like that. Oh man,
poor guy.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why they sell such things anymore. But so how's it going there? Everybody okay?
Everybody's okay. We're into that late summer mode.
Right.
And the weather's beautiful. It's not hot. It's not humid. The flies have gone crazy lately. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah,
but
I noticed that.
Other than that, it's just beautiful. Kids are getting registered for school. You should probably do that today. I don't know how they do it down in Miami, but you got to get your kids registered for school here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Registered? What, are they in trouble?
No. Like, you sign them up, Havana.
Oh, yeah. No, I think about doing homeschooling this year.
Oh, that seems like a good idea. Yeah.
Well, because, they try to put Dos Equis in 2 classes, and I like, hey, look, one got to go with the other, man. You can't figure it out by looking at them. I don't know what your problem is anymore. I don't know.
Well, maybe that's why they got to register them, so they know. So which one is Dos and which one's Equis?
Right.
It depends which way they're looking. Left or right. Sometimes Dos is on the left, and you turn around, he's on the right. I don't even know.
Oh, man. Hey, so does this mean you have to buy, you could just get one backpack for him, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. I save so much money on stuff. Oh, man, it must be so hard having those guys. I'm like, hey, man, twice the fun, half the money.
Story of my life.
Havana, I've always wanted to ask you something. Can I ask you kind of a serious question?
Oh, sure, man. Wait a minute. Let me shake it out. Okay, I'm ready.
Listen, Havana, I got a 2-year-old and I got another baby coming in December. Do you have any?
I heard. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I'm good at one thing. Do you have any advice for young parents out there, for maybe new dads? I'm not technically a new dad, but any parenting advice that you would give to people listening?
Babysitters. Find lots of babysitters.
And that's not when you sit on the baby, that's when you hire someone to come to your house, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta, find the time to get away.
Right.
Too much time with the kids. I tell you what, my kids, they're so crazy all the time. Blah, 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 blah. And what are you going to do? I run out of tape.
Oh, my God.
And I can't find all the socks all the time. It's like, hey, be quiet. Hazel, what the hell? I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
Father of the Year award coming your way soon, Havana.
That's what they say. Well, you know, hey, I do what I can, you know. It's okay.
Right. All right, Havana, you take it easy, buddy. You sit there and you let them kids wait on you hand and foot while you're recovering. And we'll talk to you next week, muchacho.
Okay, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. We'll see you next week, Havana.
Okay. Have a good weekend, man.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Oh, my gosh.
That's why they
too much.
That's why they have to be registered.
Right, that's why.
Hey, we're going to slide into a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa. She's a one of a kind.
Wake up with KWPC AM 860, your trusted ag news resource.
Bus ride for you today. Muska Bus is on the way. You got no wheels, no way to go. Your cash funds are really low, but off to work you must be. Need to be there by 3. Leave the drive-in to us. Call Muska Bus. Driver friendly and $1 fee. Children under 5 ride free. 6 days a week we are here. Ride till midnight through the year. Oh, bus ride for you today. Muska Bus is on the way. Leave the drive-in to us. Call Muska Bus. Call 263-8152. That's 263-8152.
Harper's Cycling and Fitness is your home for Trek bicycles. It's time to get out and ride. The good weather is finally here to stay, so make sure you're pedaling the pavement with a Trek bicycle from Harper's Cycling and Fitness. Greg and Charlie will make sure your new bike fits your riding style. Harper's Cycling and Fitness, 1106 Grandview Avenue, Muscatine. Call 263-4043.
Your local weather is brought to you by Non-Emergency Transport.
Here's a look at your forecast for KWPC AM 860. Throughout today, we'll be seeing our skies partly cloudy with some scattered showers and storms. Winds out of the south at 5 to 10 and highs in the low 80s. Tonight, we could have a lingering storm through the evening, partly cloudy skies, east winds at 5 to 10, and our lows dropping back to around 60. Then on Saturday, mostly sunny with northeast winds 5 to 10, and our highs in the middle 80s. I'm Weather Eye meteorologist Greg Tatro on AM 860. Right now, it's 72 degrees.
Hey, don't be sitting there wishing you were fishing. Get out there and get it done. You're listening to Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show on KWPC, voice of Muscatine.
I guarantee.
Now it's time to fetch yourself up a plate, grab a chair. It's time for cooking Louisiana style with Chef Catherine on Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show.
Salut! Are you there, my dear?
I am here. Hello, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my dear. We were running a little late there, and I saw the phone flashing, and then I get a text message, hey, answer the phone. I
did.
I knew it was you, my dear. I knew it was you.
Well, guess what we're making today on Cooking Louisiana Style?
Crawdads and fish lips.
Ooh, that would be yummy. Well, at least half of it anyway.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to make a little variation of something we made a few weeks ago. We're going to make a chicken and andouille sausage gumbo.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I told you the good news now. Slap your mamas out there at Hy-Vee.
Yes, I know, and that's a very good thing because you're going to need to use it for this recipe.
So everybody on Chef Catherine's recommendation, come out to Hy-Vee and slap your mama.
Let's rephrase that.
Slap your mama at Hy-Vee.
That's right. Well, I can just see the papers now. You can just give me the clip.
Well, Chef Catherine, I know all your children, and I know they would never slap their mama. Because that would be the last thing they ever did.
Yes, that would be. That would definitely be. So I guess you can guess what we're going to start out with that holy trinity of vegetables. We're going to take about 3 bunches of green onions and 1.5 onions and 2 bell peppers, and we're going to take 6 stalks of celery. And we're going to chop that up real nice and put it in a skillet and saute it up. And you'll want to put some of your slappy old mama seasoning and all that. And in another skillet, what I want you to do is smother some okra. And all that means is to cook.
Whoa. You're going to jail for smothering okra. You can't do that. She's a big-time celebrity.
Well, you know, when you put the okra in the pan, the first thing it does when you heat it up is it starts to get all slimy.
Uh-huh.
So I personally don't mind slimy okra. I like it. But there are some people who might be put off by that. So you're going to want to cook that down a little bit and get rid of that sliminess. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take that, the trinity and the celery that you all cooked over there, and you're going to mix the two together.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, you're going to add 6 quarts of water. But really, you want to take aside maybe 2 cups of that and reserve it to the side, because we're going to take our roux, which we've talked about how to make before on the show. And you're going to mix the water slowly into the roux so that when you put it into the pot, it doesn't clump up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take your 6 quarts of water, add all the vegetables to it, add the roux to that reserved water. Am I making sense here?
Yes, absolutely.
You're making me hungry.
Yes.
Okay, and you're going to put all that in the pot, and while that's cooking, you're going to want to get a chicken, and you can cut it up. And if you like white, meat, or dark meat together, whatever you can put in there. But I usually just cut up a whole chicken. So you go ahead and you brown that in a pan, and I'll post some pictures. I actually took some pictures while I was making it, but I can't seem to upload it from my phone. So I'm going to have to wait till I get to a real computer to do it. But anyhow, so you want to take some chicken, and you're going to brown that up really nice. And you can throw that into the pot. And then, of course, you can take your pound of andouille sausage, which you said you can get at the Hy-Vee.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Yes. So if you can't get it there, then, or find it, you can use some Polska kielbasa. That's, Americanized.
Right.
Polish-wise, I don't know what you want to say. But anyhow, it's pretty
Right.
good, that is.
Right.
So,
well, luckily enough, the andouille sausage out there at Hy-Vee is right next to the Polish kielbasa sausage. So
well, there you go.
half and half.
There you go. So, man, we need to get Hy-Vee promoting this show as much as we miss it.
Hy-Vee does a pretty good job out here as far as the radio station go. If you don't know, our producer is Tony Tone, and by God, they make hamburgers after him, and now he's getting a drink named after him. So we're gonna have you cook up some Tony Tone alligator chunks or something.
I heard there was like Tony Tone at a bar recently. Would that be that same one?
That's what I read on Facebook. I don't know what goes on there.
Yeah, that's what I read too. So anyhow, so you're gonna put that chicken in that sausage, cut it, slice it up real nice, however you want, and then I like to slice mine in little circles, and just throw it in there, and it plumps up really nice, and throw that in there and cook it about an hour. So, do you have time for a Boudreaux and Thibodeau today, or should we go on with the cooking?
I think we're just finish up the cooking here, dear. We're running a little short on time.
Okay. So, anyhow, after it's done, you could just put it on some rice and add a little bit of parsley on top if you want. I filet, and you can cook it, eat it up like that. So, It's really yummy, and I'm telling you, people have come far and wide for this gumbo recipe. So, go ahead and make sure that you try this one. If you haven't tried the other one, try this one. I guarantee you it will be a favorite.
I guarantee. Of course, down there, you said something about using onions. I thought they were called onions.
Well, what happened is when I first started doing this, I was told that my accent was too heavy. So now I'm trying to make it a little less heavy.
I gotcha.
And so the problem with me trying to make my accent a little less heavy is that now I'm starting to sound like Havana, Montana.
There you go.
I'm trying to find some happy medium in
There you go.
where I don't sound like the Cactus Through Blood, but
Yeah.
I don't sound like Havana, Montana.
Right, exactly.
I'm working on it.
Well, at least you don't have the whiskey bottle and children rolling around in the background like Havana.
I'll get that down sooner or later.
Yeah. Hey, my dear, a little side note, you're going to be coming up here shortly, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm
Okay,
gonna be a
because
good
by God, she sold by boat, and she said, hey, I'm going to take some of this money and give Chef Catherine a plane ticket.
Yes.
I said, you are? And she said, yes. End of story. End of story.
All righty, well then, laissez le bon temps rouler, let the good times roll, and that's it for Chef Catherine today.
We'll see you next week, Chef Catherine.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, we're going to slide out of here. We ran a little long today, little problems out there, but hey, coming up next week, Travis Lovin, he was on here a couple weeks ago. He's going to be doing a segment now. He's going to be bringing you the Bass Nation. What that is going to cover all your bass needs out there, tips, tricks, gears, tournament info. He's going to be a regular part of the show. The more people I can get on here, the less I got to do. But anyway, hey, for Tony Tone and me, Jerry Provides, I'm going to slide out of here. We'll catch you next week on Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show. Until then, kiss my bass. I'm out of here.
I love it. I love
Says
it.
my big promotion's on the line. He says that's right where I need to be. Lately I've been on the road.
Jerry will be back next Friday, right here on the Voice of Muscatine, to talk about fishing, life, and even a few jokes. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here next Friday. Jerry's Bait and Tackle Outdoor Show on the Voice of Muscatine. I think I got a big one on the line, Jer. Gonna need a bigger boat.
But I love to fish.